This is the best way I have seen used, lived by, and absolutely epitomized in my 25 years of sales that lowers sales stress and, more importantly, wins more deals. Welcome to Trade Sales Made Simple, the show helping 7 to 8 figure trade, construction, and industry leaders finally end the stress of inconsistent sales by simplifying your sales systems so that you can close more deals and grow faster. I'm your host, Ben Wright, and over the last 15 years, I've helped hundreds of trade and sales leaders grow their businesses and generate over $200 million in additional revenue by simplifying their sales processes. Let's get started. There's no doubt in my sales career, I have tried so many different things. I have learnt so many different things. I have made so many mistakes. And at the end of the day, I continue to learn. But what's really dawned on me in the post-COVID era is the importance of one facet when it comes to sales that gets deals done more than anything else. And that one thing is speed. Speed kills. And in this instance, in this example, I'm talking about how speed kills in a positive way, right? Speed gets deals done. And we can talk about speed in so many ways. And I've spoken about it a lot in this podcast. I've spoken about contacting leads quickly, speed to lead, speed to getting to site, speed to quote, speed to follow up, speed to simply returning customer phone calls when you get them. But if there's one thing when it comes to speed that has moved the dial more than anything else that I have done or seen done in the last years of my businesses, that is all around quoting on the spot. I have such strong resistance with businesses when I first bring this up because their response is normally, hey, I'm simply not able to do this, right? I don't know how I can quote on the spot. The good news is it's very rare I see a business where we can't work this through. And in the very vast majority of times, we find ways for them to be able to quote on the spot. But what I want to talk about today is how you can start to adjust your openness or your mentality around quoting on the spot. Because certainly with customers I've worked with over the last 12 to 18 months, those that have learned how to quote on the spot have been able to grow their sales quicker than those that haven't. And some of the key things that I've seen when it comes to quoting on the spot that work really well, and I'm going to run through these very quickly because today is a super short and sharp episode, right? But it's all about, number one, preparing their customer around what's coming, right? So letting them know that there is, the opportunity for them to make a decision on the spot. Number two is preparing themselves so they can quote on the spot. Number three is knowing how to word, knowing how to phrase, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Customer, can I have a few moments? I'll pull together your quote, right? So phrasing how you're going to do it so you can buy yourself some time. Number four is all about making sure that when we do quote on the spot, we run through effectively exactly what we're going to do for our customer to gain some confidence from them that they can trust us. Right, we've spoken about trust across the last few episodes. Go back to episode 256 if you want to see the specific piece around that, but how we can build the trust that they can trust us to move forward. And lastly here is all about making sure we're clear on what the next steps are, i.e. what would you like to do next? Now that was very short and sharp when it comes to preparing for quoting on the spot, because the main thing that I would like you to be taking from today's episode is to prepare your mindset to get more deals done on the spot. Because in our next episode, episode 261, we're going to spend a little bit more time digging into some of the key things that you can do to make sure you are able to quote on the spot. All right, so I've mentioned that a lot today. As you're leaving out from today's nice short and sharp episode, what I'd like you to think about is, are you open to getting more deals done on the spot, right? And if you are, next episode on Wednesday is going to be the one that gets that done for you. All right, so that's going to be it for today. It's one of the shortest episodes we've done. I want to try something a little bit different with those listening. It's all around mindset, getting you ready to go. So as you move out from today's episode, please remember we've got some great programs coming in the coming months. There's a wait list via the show notes. You just need to click on these to register because they are going to be wait list only. A lot of them are going to cost nothing, right? But please jump into those show notes, make that happen. And then between now and Wednesday, have a think about, is your 1% better every day learning how you can quote on the spot? Because if it is, come in, ready to go, and we're going to hit it nice and hard. That's it for today. Bye for now.